I want to ask you real quick about some of your production with Chicago artists, namely like
Mm.
Twista.
Okay, so I met Twister through Kingdom Rock brought Twister to one of our parties at the Blue Gargoyle. He was named William Twister, then was Cavalier.
Okay.
And it was him, Creator, and Connect Flow. They had a group called Fatal.
Okay.
And Kingdom Rock brought him in because he was interested in becoming part of Empire, Empire Destruction, Chirac or L State. But
Mhm.
we was all one big family.
Yeah.
No pity and all that, no pity committee.
Okay.
So when he came though, it was cool. It was real, from the west side of Chicago.
Mhm.
And he was like, man, you gotta hear these dudes rhyme.
Okay.
So they all rhyming and shit, but Connect Flow is probably the more polished out of all of them.
Uh huh.
And Creed was all right. And,
Okay.
and Cav was dope too, but he said, no, kick that style that you was doing, man. So when he did the rhyme,
Uh huh.
it was he was twisted. He was twisting. He did the tongue twister rhyme,
Okay.
and I was like, damn, that's the same. I said, man, that's Jazz O style.
Uh huh.
Jazz O style did that with the originators.
Okay.
So yeah, I said, but it's just the funny part. The funny thing about it was
Mhm.
we made a bet. So that's Connect Flow and Cav, which is Twister.
Uh huh.
They made a bet. So he bet him that he couldn't do that song longer than they did.
Okay.
So I can do it longer, and I'm gonna do, I make the twist long as fuck.
Okay.
So that's how the song "Mr. Tongue Twister" came about.
Okay.
Now, at the same time, Kingdom asked, man, he needs production done, so, and at the time, the producers that was in the groups back then was me doing stuff for Fox Hill
Okay.
and Witchboard, the Witchboard thing, and Chainsaw and Ride One from Two Funky Squad, which is Ill State Assassins.
Right.
We was like more the producers then.
Mhm.
This is way before you had cats like Traxter, who was
Mhm.
part of, he was part of Ill State too,
Right.
but they was called D to the S.
Mhm.
But he wasn't doing. I don't think he was doing production then. At that time, I remember, matter of fact, him coming around. My man Rebel XD,
Mhm.
stuff like that. These like, he was telling me way back when, like, man, dude, we look up to you guys, this, that, and the other. That was a long time ago. So,
Oh wow. Okay.
but anyway, I said I can do something for that track.
Mhm.
I mean, for that rhyme. So you can, so yeah, because we got a talent show coming up, man, and I need to do a track.
Okay.
So he came to my crib when I was living on 63rd and Sealy
Mhm.
in my basement, and we was trying to come up with some stuff. We had different renditions of things of the song, and we was listening to a couple of songs. We listened to Gangstar and um um what's the name of that song? Who's gonna take the weight? We was listening to that song, and
Okay.
we was listening to all types of stuff. So he was telling me that he liked the part with Premier Scratch that eh, uh, uh, eh,
Okay.
eh, eh. So I'm
Yeah.
piecing all the stuff that he likes,
Okay.
and then at the last minute, I came up with the idea. I said, you know what, we
Mhm.
got it. And then we went to the studio. We went to Mandoga Studio that was on Jackson and Ashland at the time,
Mhm.
and we went up there, and I bought some records with me. We put the song together right up there,
Okay.
and it came together there. And the original song didn't have Tyrone Chitlin foot on it at first.
No.
And it's not Tyrone Chili foot,
Mhm.
it's Tyrone Chitlin foot.
Okay.
That was me doing the voice for that.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew that. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. No, no.
Yeah, that was me. I did the voice. Hey, what's happening, y'all? This is Tyrone Chitlin foot. That was me. So the original version didn't have that on there. It was like,
Okay.
yo, what's up, man? Yo, this is Titan, man. Titan Witchboard Productions. Yo, I got my man a Cavalier with me, man. Hey, yo, Cav, why don't you go ahead and break it down to him tongue twister style? That was me saying it the regular way.
Okay.
That was the original demo version that we did. and then we did the instrumental for the talent show,
Okay.
and that was held at Jackson Park right there on 62nd and Stony Island.
Okay. Okay. At that
So
field
we
house over near
at the
that field
field
house.
house, yeah.
Okay.
My man Energy Gerald Lott was throwing the little you dig, and whoever won, he was doing it like I think he did 4 different ones. So all the winners were gonna get together and do one album, one song together on the album,
Okay.
and it was called Illuminated Future. I still got the video for that.
Oh man.
I got the video and I got the videotape of the whole talent show.
Really?
Yeah, cats like Too Crucial on there, Rebel XD and DJ E on there,
Mhm.
Vitamin D was on there.
Oh wow.
There was a lot of people there,
Wow.
but
That's
we came hyped as hell. Man, we came so hyped.
Was it all Ill State that came out for this?
Oh yeah, Ill State and them came out. But see, yeah, Prodigy was there too.
Okay.
It was actually Lord Ski and DJ EQ. They was in the contest. My man Lo Maya, who was Rhythm X,
Okay.
who was from my Witchboard crew, was in it too. Now, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. This is
Okay.
what happened. Lo Maya would have won.
Mhm.
Well, Rhythm X would have won
Uh huh.
if he didn't rap over his voice. He didn't have no instrumental.
Oh.
He rapped over his voice. He did funky composition. Now, I think where the beef with me and Twista came in at that night, I'm with him
Mhm.
to doing the Mr. Tongue Twister thing. But I'm not gonna diss my man Rhythm X,
Cause that's your guy.
who's at the same time. So when I jumped on stage with Rhythm X because he was doing the funky competition, I'm on stage with my man because this is my crewmate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think Cab was a little salty about that.
That
But I
you.
knew he was gonna win already, even though my man would have won if he
Mhm.
didn't rap over his voice.
But you just showing love to your guy.
I'm showing love to him.
Okay.
So at the end of the night, when they came down to who's gonna win, when he said the tongue twister, man, we jumped on stage. I was crying right before the shit happened because it was that time, and I was so geeked up that night. You'll see the video. You can see me like saying "Thank you, Allah." You know, I'm crying and shit. Like I'm saying, "Woo!" I'm hyped. Everybody was hyped.
So it's a win-win for you, kinda.
It was a win-win, but for him,
Mhm.
I guess he felt like, man, you jumping on stage with this dude, but you came with us,
Mhm.
who side you on. Like, dude, we Chicago cats won.
Mhm.
Even if you didn't win, dude, you'll still get a deal because niggas can't fuck with that style you doing.
Right. So.
At the time, I was working back then.
Uh huh.
I had a job. Nigga, I was financing niggas' studio sessions.
Really.
Me, yes, nigga. I was paying for cat studio sessions back then.
So you was like the
Management,
glue, the glue.
DJ, producer, trying to keep it intact. So like when me and Rhythm X or me and RJ go to studio, so we just all pitch in our little money and
Mhm.
go take care of the song. That's how it was. If
Okay.
we didn't have it, one of us would take care of it. Next time we covered the next. That's
Okay.
how I'm supposed to roll.
Right. Right. So it's
So
so
yeah,
you was the glue in this thing in a
yeah,
sense.
absolutely, absolutely.
So what happened after that?
So we did the Illuminated Future shit. Cav, I don't know what it was. He was trying to X me out of a lot of shit. Like this dude, he like they ain't had no money and shit. And like their book, like just I'll give you another thing for instance.
Mhm.
I would I took the L and I took the bus all the way to the west side. At the time, he was living right off Madison and Wilcox,
Okay.
or was it Jackson and Wilcox? It was one of them two.
Mhm.
But I would take the bus over to his crib. It was time I came over and I told his mom, I said, "Yo, your son gonna be a superstar." So I hope so, baby. We over there, and I came over there because we had we made a deal with the school up the street
Uh-huh.
to get. I said, man, we need $400 to come and do our thing,
Mhm.
So the school kind of they booked us and didn't renew, so we ain't got the budget for it. I said, well,
Uh-huh.
we got a contract with y'all. You don't want to get sued for this.
Mhm.
So what's your budget? She said, man, we got $100. Sorry, we'll come there and do something for 30 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Like that. She said, okay, so I bought my little boom box and I'm playing loops,
Mhm.
Cav rapping, create the hype man, and Twista's brother Johnny was one of the dancers. He was a dancer,
Okay.
and I was the beatbox and the beatboxing. The man with we was doing it like that. We was telling the kids stay no drugs and why they should stay in school and this that and the other. We did all that shit.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, we got the money, right?
Uh huh.
She gave me the money. I I divided the money up
Okay.
4 ways. And Cav got mad about that. Like, man, what you doing? I said, it's divided 4 ways.
Right.
Your brother danced, so he should get paid. Creator was your hype man, he should get paid. I was the DJ plus beatbox. I should get paid. You was around, you get paid. That's $25 each.
Yeah.
He was mad as fuck behind that. So I think that's the whole reason why
Mhm.
Cav didn't want to fuck with me like that because I'm doing shit even Steven and he wanted to get all the money and everybody else got it. That's not right. I'm not built like that.
Right.
I'm built like, nigga, if we making a loaf of bread and I bought the flour
Mhm.
and you bought the eggs and he bought the goddamn milk or whatever the fucking may be, and we baking this bread or cake or whatever, we
Right.
split that shit.
Right. Right. You're absolutely right.
So I don't think that's the second time I did something that he probably didn't like. I know he didn't like it, but that's the way it was. So when I moved to the south suburbs, which is Justice, Illinois,
Mhm.
they I haven't heard from him. So
Mhm.
he had won that contest. Well, I know I showed up for the other contest at Garfield Park
Mhm.
at the what's the name of that place? Not the Congress. No, baby. The big thing with the flowers in it over there. The conservatory. It was
Oh,
a
the
conservatory.
Garfield Conservatory.
Yeah, 'cause it was over there.
Wow.
They
Okay.
got a thing over there where they can perform at up and down the other side, right?
Mhm.
And that's how he met his wife, Rashida B. I even hooked that up. Cause he like, man, she fine than a motherfucker. I said, they go holler at her. Man, no, man. I said, man, dude, you want me to do it? I said, man, I whip my ass down there. You can ask Rashida B yourself when you talk to her.
Oh
I said,
wow.
what's up? What's your name? Rashida B. I said, yeah, what's up? I'm tight. Man, my man feeling you. I said, who? I point up there, I said, him. I said, who is that? Yeah, it's my man Cavalier,
Mhm.
That's tongue twister. He said, yeah, well, how come he ain't come down and say nothing to me? I said, I guess he on some old shot stuff. But man, she wasn't really feeling that shit, like, yeah, whatever, because she kind of blew it off.
Okay.
But then when that nigga went down there and started rapping, and he was doing that twister shit, everybody eyes got big, like, what the fuck? Next thing you know, they boyfriend and girlfriend. Bro, I'm telling you all, if I'm lying, I'm dying, nigga. You can put a lie detector on me right now.
Woo. Okay. Okay.
So, but then they end up getting married.
Mhm.
I wasn't invited to that shit. But anyway, I was out in Justice, Illinois,
Uh huh.
and I'm listening to the radio because at this time I got hired on 106 Jams with L Transl in the morning,
Mhm.
getting Tyrone Chitlin for it.
Okay.
I was like doing the sports shit. Like, yo, they called. Did you see the Bulls game last night? Well, man, let's call Tyrone see what he thought of that game.
Wow.
And he'll call me up like, yeah, man, I seen Michael Jordan throw a whole touchdown. He the man. He said, what you mean touchdown? That's football. I said, no, man. But, I was, being funny and shit.
Uh huh.
He did a touchdown. And what you mean touchdown? You mean, he did a three for the the free throw. And what are you talking about? Did he slam dunk? He said, no, man. He did the Super Bowl shuffle. I said, no, Tyrone, you got it all mixed up, man. So I was the funny dude on that, but
I
they
did
like
not know
that
this.
character. Huh?
I did not know this.
Yeah, I did that character, Tyrone Chitlin, on 106 Jam with L Transl in the morning.
Okay.
Baby, hand me barbecue limbs, barbecue sauce. So
Yeah.
yeah, bro, yeah, I was on there, and a lot of niggas in Shy Rock was hating because I was getting passes, because I
Uh
was with
huh.
the station. I was
Okay.
getting passes to go to concerts. That was my first and last time I met Tupac.
Mhm.
At the Riviera when they had Tupac, Apache,
Okay.
and there was supposed to be somebody else, but somebody didn't show up. But I was there with that. I met Pac. I got to talk with Pac,
Mhm.
and and all types of good shit, man. And them Shot Rock cats at the time
Uh huh.
was hating, like they was hating big time, like,
But that's
man, you sold out. Like, how the fuck I sell out? Hey, you think you all that because you with 106 now, you with Carl Canine. Like, nigga, no, I think I'm all that. You think I'm all that. You mad because I'm doing something.
but that's the family though.
But you know what? No, it was this dude named Spike, Spike, and
Oh,
Spike, one whatever the fuck
didn't he
his name
roll with
was.
my
Huh?
man Point Blank and that
No,
crew?
he was a writer. He was a
Right.
graffiti writer.
I thought he was
Yeah,
hung out with.
whatever he was, fuck Spike. That nigga, when he did all that goofy shit, he was mad because I'm doing something. These cats was really acting funny towards me because I said, man, fuck y'all. Ain't none of y'all niggas doing nothing.
Right, but
But
I would assume
but
that
anyway, huh?
I would assume it's fam.
Man, look, fuck 'em.
Okay. Welcome.
So I was listening to the radio one day.
Uh huh.
I don't want to, mom. Oh, give me a couple of them. Give me another. So I was listening to the radio,
Uh huh.
and next I'm hearing Mr. Tongue Twister
Uh huh.
on GCI, right?
Right.
And they say, yeah, but it was in my verse. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And I'm like, so I'm listening to it, and they go, yeah, that's how I knew I was Tongue Twister coming, man. And that's how super producer Quicksilver Cooley on the
Woo!
production.
Woo!
Boy, I called up the
Woo!
GCI. I said, man, who the fuck y'all think y'all are? They said, who is this? I said, this is Titan. I said, what you mean? I said, how the fuck y'all claiming Quicksilver Cooley did my track
Uh huh.
and everything? And I said, I'm the producer of that track and this, that, another. Y'all false flagging, right?
Woo!
So I was heated.
Right.
So they
Right.
was like, wait a minute. This is Titan. Um, we've been looking for you. I just aired the wheel. I said, I don't give a fuck who you are. You bogus as fuck
Uh huh.
for saying that.
Mhm.
So now we've been looking for you, man. Because so I'm a good. Is it okay? I can call you,
Mhm.
and we can talk. I
Okay.
said, yeah, but I was heated still.
Right.
So boy, he called me up after that shit to my man. We've been looking for you. This that we didn't know where you was, so we had to get somebody to do the track over. I understand you got the master reel and this, that, and the other. He said, we got a record deal on the table for Cap.
Mhm.
I said, really? I said, well, damn. So what's happening? Man, they want to sign on the Loud Records and this, that, and the other. Well, Zoo Entertainment Loud Records.
Okay.
So they want to sign him, and we need to do the track over because they like that version, but they want to clean it up and they want to do an acapella and they want to do instrumental.
Mhm.
That's okay. That's all y'all have to say. I said, Cap knew how to read me, but not really he didn't because my phone was off.
Okay.
And I moved. So they had a whole new number and shit happening.
Mhm.
So that's how we ended up going to the studio, going back and putting in the Tyrone Chitlin foot.
Okay.
Remember, I told you the original didn't have that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he said, yo, this Titan, Titan producing everybody. That was my quote. Titan producing everybody. Which more production. So we did that, but before we even hit the studio, I'm gonna tell you this, when I was on Heat, I told him, no, nigga, you gonna meet me, we gonna meet up.
Mhm.
Where y'all at right now?
Okay.
He was like, we down at Track Records in Boys Town, right?
Okay. Okay.
I said, nigga, I'm there. Man, I called my posse.
Uh-huh.
I called the Anthill Mob. I was game banging back. Man, I told you,
Right. Right.
man, Stones and this, that, and the other. And shit, man, I was on some shit. I brought all my boys with me.
You said Ant Hill?
Anthill Mob.
Okay.
So, man, we came up in that motherfucker, and I'm ready to fight. We busted past them, man, with Twista in there, man, just said, on room D, like, nigga, we going in that motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, yo, what's good, man? What's good? This what we own. This that. So Quicksilver Cooley was in that. DJ Jahai was up in there. He was one of the most.
Right.
So
Okay.
Jahai was one of the most, but I didn't know him. He was from Motown. I'm from Terra.
Okay.
But we know we drawed and we got to talking about whatever. We became
Right.
cool after that.
Okay.
But they had to explain the whole situation to me again. What the fuck is going on? This, that, and the other. That was wrong how it went about, but we ended up recording the song over
Mhm.
back at Mandoga's studio.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But Eric the Wheels is still on some shady ass hoe shit.
I'm trying to cut you out.
So this is what he did. When he came to my crib with the contract, I said, bring Cab with you, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna bring him with him. I'm gonna bring him with me. He ain't never bring him with me.
Mhm.
We're gonna bring him with him rather. And he bought this contract. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this shit don't Wiz Production. I'm about to fucking say Wiz Production.
Mhm.
Oh, that's you gonna be under my production company. I said, nah, nigga. No, you need stuff. I said, it's Witchboard Production.
Uh huh.
Oh no, but you know you're gonna be signing under my thing. No. I said, it's Witchboard. I
Whoa.
kept saying that.
Whoa.
So I said, let me let my manager look over this. I had a manager at the time when me and RJ
Mhm.
was doing stuff with Life Records with Darren DeShazer and Reggie White.
Okay.
And he looked over the contract and said, man, hell no. I said, what's going on? He said, man,
Mhm.
they stipulating here
Mhm.
that you only gonna receive half a cent per unit,
Mhm.
and whatever recuperation they get
Mhm.
goes back into Wiz production.
Whoa.
I'm like, man, are you out your fucking mouth? So pretty much you're telling me I'm getting some money, but it's going back into production.
Wait a
Fuck
minute.
out of here. Yeah, it was fucked up, dude.
Woo.
So
And they was gonna do
my
this.
huh?
They was gonna do this to you.
They was really trying to do like I was a stupid motherfucker.
Damn.
Nah, dude, that's not gonna happen.
Mhm.
So my manager said, all right, we give him a counter contract.
Okay.
We typed up one, we sent this back and said, look, this is what you need to do, Titan. Tell them since they on this bullshit, fuck that. You already know it's gonna be a hot song, the song hot.
Right.
And if he blow up, you gonna blow up regardless because you the producer on it.
Mhm.
So relinquish your rights. Relinquish that royalty shit from them.
Mhm.
Give a lump sum of money
Mhm.
and I'll retain all your production credit.
Okay.
So that way, if he really blow up, you gonna blow up, and niggas gonna be looking for you for production.
Mhm.
So I bet we did that shit, and I got a check
Okay.
for an undisclosed amount of money,
Okay.
and that's what we did.
Mhm.
So Eric the Wiz had my master reel. He ain't supposed to keep the mouth. I told him, man, you gonna dupe this shit and give me my shit back because I had some unreleased shit on there. I had some Rock Hill shit on there. I had some DMF shit on there. I
Mhm.
had Connect shit flow. I had a whole bunch of shit on there.
Mhm.
So he ain't never give me my reel back.
Damn.
So this is the icing on the cake. Cav called me and said, yeah, man, we going to LA to do the Mr. Tongue Twister song.
Okay.
I said, oh, shit, good. Man, y'all gonna fly me down? Nah, it's not in the budget to fly you. I said, so who's gonna do my voice? How the fuck y'all gonna do my voice without me? That's me all through the song.
Mhm.
Oh, we were just gonna have it voiced over. Man,
Mhm.
you seen the video.
Right. Right.
You seen the big dude trying to lip sync my fan. And again, what's crazy, if you ain't had no budget, how the
Mhm.
fuck your girl, how the fuck Rashida down there?
Mhm.
How the fuck is Jihad up in there? Jihad had nothing to do with the song.
Right.
How they all these people down there and I'm not in there and I'm in the song? You was on some whole shit again.
So I mean, that would have been nothing to have you out there to do the whole, part in
Dude,
that.
they fucked up bad. The video was horrible.
Mhm.
It was cheesy.
Mhm.
This is my rendition of how I told Kat this years ago. If we ever did a video, this is how you should do it.
Mhm.
You should do the same way how you got the deal. You leaving out to go get in the contest at the Regal Theater. We're gonna say the Regal.
Okay.
And you gonna be running down the street, rapping, reading your rhymes, reading to yourself, rapping with that, and then you're gonna cut through the alley and you're gonna trip over me.
Mm.
Tyrone supposed to be a bum.
Okay.
Like that know a lot. He a bum that know everything.
Okay.
And he goes, hey man, you know, I'm my fault. I gotta get to the show. I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't finished talking to you. So
Mhm.
I'm listening to him rapping. He going inside the Regal Theater through the back entrance to sneak in,
Okay.
and he sneaked in, and he saw me. He started running, and then I'm supposed to run in, and I'm gonna slide. He slide on stage like how Eddie Kane did on Five
Oh
Heartbeats.
yeah.
And I come in behind, and everybody looking at us. I'm like, okay, you know, feel the music. And then the talking about, hey, what's happening, y'all? This is Tyrone Chitlin for, you know, that was the funky tongue twist. I'm pointing at him and shit. He
Mhm.
looking at me. He finna get straight stupid, straight English, straight dope, funky stuff.
Mhm.
Because now the tongue kicking G, and he start rapping.
Mhm.
And people looking at him and shit because it's all strange. Like, what the hell is this going on?
Mhm.
And they get into him. You know, they start liking what he doing. So I want to do it like that. Like, kind of make it like a dope hip hop comedy thing.
Right, right. Put some humor in it and show the little
Yeah, like, you know, it
story,
would have
little
been dope
story.
that way. Then switch it over to some like street shit, have him on the streets rapping and shit
Mhm.
with his boys and stuff like. It would have been dope like that.
Okay.
Versus the bullshit they did with that video. That video was horrible.
No
So,
concept. The concept was
so
what?
when I saw that video for the first time, the
Uh huh.
premiere on MTV,
Okay.
man, I was so fucking mad. My mama was mad. Everybody was mad. How the fuck this dude did not have you doing your voice?
Right.
She wanted me to sue.
Really?
My mother wanted me to sue him. I wouldn't do it. I said, nope. I said,
Mhm.
Ma, God gonna get revenge from me.
Mhm.
He gonna get revenge.
Mhm.
I left it alone.
Okay.
So to this day, he never reached out to me.
Never.
Never. Never.
Damn. I mean, this is his start. This is his
And
foundation.
this, bro, if you ever saw the Drink Champions,
Mhm.
Noriega asked him direct, let's talk about your first album. The
Okay.
Mr. Talks with him want to talk about that album because he did
Oh,
so many people wrong on the album. Yeah, man.
I had to go. I'm about to go look at that one. I didn't see that one. I'm
He
gonna
didn't
see.
want to talk about that album
Okay.
because he would have to bring up me, had to bring up Rhythm,
Okay.
had to bring up Cooley.
Okay. And he didn't want to do that.
Nope.
Hmm.
So what I was going to do,
Mhm.
because I said this is his chance to redeem himself
Yeah. Yeah.
with me and the rest of the guys,
Mhm.
and at least acknowledge us.
Okay.
He didn't want to do it, so fuck him. This is what we gonna do.
Mhm.
We gonna reach out to Noriega,
Okay.
and we're gonna recant that whole Twista shit with the producers
Okay.
that did the shit.
Okay.
I was responsible for you getting your first major record deal. You do me like that?
Mhm.
Mm-mm. He never reached out. No time. Matter of fact, I take that back.
Mhm.
I saw him at the Jay-Z concert at the Riviera.
Okay.
And that boy saw me, thought he saw a fucking ghost. He had 20 motherfuckers with him. He thought he saw a fucking ghost. Huh? Uh-huh. I don't remember. All of the other production that was on there was
Mhm.
done by Rhythm. Here go another one.
Okay.
Another one was done. And Rhythm, believe it or not, Rhythm was Timberland before Timberland.
Okay.
If you heard Rhythm production, you're like, God damn, who the fuck is this?
Mhm.
He had that weird ass. If you listen to the productions on there, on the Twista album, it got some pre-production,
Mhm.
pre Timberland style shit on there.
Okay.
And this was before we even knew who the fuck Timberland was.
So Chicago has been a blueprint for a lot of these producers out there, huh?
Well, I don't know about that part, but I will tell you this:
Uh-huh.
Rhythm was cold as fuck.
Mhm.
Rhythm, he was seasoned.
Okay.
Rhythm was seasoned, and he had his style was like second to nobody's. Rhythm had his own shit, just like mine.
Yes.
All of us, matter of fact, had our own styles.
Mhm.
You can definitely tell who was who.
Right. Okay.
You know.
Yes,
So,
indeed. Yes, indeed. So
but
I ain't gonna keep you too much longer. I know you got.
I'm good though. I mean, this should have been recorded. Like I said, if I didn't have so much to do that day, I was already running late.
Right. So.
And what's crazy was I had more songs
Mhm.
to give him.
Okay.
We actually had a song called Tongue Sex.
Really.
Yeah, that was gonna be dope as fuck. And it never happened because he started doing shit with Cooley
Mhm.
and Rhythm X.
Okay.
You know,
So after Twista, did you do any other? Who else you worked with after that, or did you
I
just?
did stuff with Juice,
Okay.
stuff with Seal Fresh, Low Mind.
Okay.
I did I did two PSAs for DMX.
Really.
Yes, two PSAs for DMX. Say no to drugs
Okay.
because at the time he was coming to Chicago a lot,
Mhm.
and the judge told him, well, you got to do a public service announcement video for Say No to Drugs. And my man Chris Adams was in control of the video of that,
Okay.
and he had me do the tracks for it. If you heard the tracks, you're like, damn, that's dope as fuck. If he did a song to it,
Mhm.
he would have really killed the shit.
Okay.
So I was finna do some stuff for Rod Digger.
Oh wow.
I met her on 47th Street at Coops Underground.
Okay.
Then, of course, I did a lot of stuff with a lot of Wu Tang affiliates,
Mhm.
including Fruquan.
How did you get that hookup?
What?
Become a Wu affiliate.
Through Fruquan and through
Okay.
Killer Priest.
Okay.
Actually, through Killer Priest, though.
Mhm.
Me and my man Funk was bringing artists here. We learned from Domingo. Remember I told you, if
Right.
I didn't
Okay.
speak on the phone, Domingo was bringing all those people here.
Yeah. Yeah.
My thing is to have relationships with these guys.
Mhm.
Like, call them up and say, man, when you come back to Chicago, we'll hook it up, we get you a show over here. We're booking them,
Okay.
putting them up in, hotels. Well, matter of fact, Killer Priest left his fucking dog with me for a week, right? His dog was with me, man.
Oh
It was
wow.
Killer Priest, Timbo King,
Uh huh.
and his man Brickface.
Okay.
And they left, they said, man, I'm going over here because we got a show in Chicago.
Mhm.
But we got to go over here for a week. No, not a week. I'm sorry, 3 days.
Okay.
There's gonna be um somewhere like Ohio and another place, but
Mhm.
they couldn't even want to bring the dog. So I said,
Okay.
man, leave the dog with me. And that was a big ass. Well, it was like a massive mix with a pit bull.
Okay.
That
Whoa.
bitch was huge,
Woo.
and he only went by 3 commands.
Uh huh.
And if you didn't know those commands, that dog would tear your ass up. And the only thing I remember, the one command I kept locked in my head was patience. That patience. You gotta say it with authority.
Uh
And he'll lay his ass down and stay there.
huh.
If you didn't know the command that motherfucker, because I went to take that bitch for a walk, I
Uh
had big ass railroad, like the boat anchor chains.
huh.
I had one of those motherfuckers around his neck. He had a big spike collar on, and that nigga damn near pulled my whole arm out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh damn.
So I got cool with a lot of Wu cats.
Uh huh.
Shaheem, my man Trice for Theater Unit,
Okay.
my man Buddha Monk from Brooklyn Zoo. That's old Dirty Bastard's best friend. Me and him, like we like bros for real, for real.
Okay.
Blue Raspberry, who I met through Nels, who was Killer Armies, which is Rizz's little brother's group.
Mhm.
I met Blue through Nels, and me and some Blue Raspberries like my little sister.
Okay.
And so I had these, and then Chiquita lived right across the street from my man, Vi King, who was with my crew, Imperial Fair.
Okay.
when we was doing some with Razor Sharp Records.
Okay.
So that's when I had Imperial Fam, and so I knew who me and her still tight. Takita, but she does country now with her daughter.
Okay.
No, she got a daughter by RZA.
Okay.
So they got a group called Duels of One.
Oh.
I mean, one's the duel. That's the name of their group. So if y'all into you see some country western with some black people, check them out. They dope as
Definitely.
fuck.
Definitely.
And so yeah, I always had this affiliate. And then me and Method Man was real tight, and his road manager name is Seven. So anytime they came to Chicago, they knew who the fuck I was.
Mhm.
And I like to thank my man DJ Most Definite for that because he hooked it up. Me and a lot of mathematics real cool. Me
Okay.
and Fourth Disciple real cool. These are my people. I can call them and talk to them like regular motherfucking shit. So this like it's not no groupie shit with me. Like I said, when it came down to doing stuff like that, I was in the right places at the right times and making connections. I was never no
Hey.
bullshit ass nigga.
Right. And that's
And they'll
important.
tell you that Titan's a real dude.
That's important. That's
Yeah.
important. And shit. Cause
So, but that's how that came about for any motherfucker that want to know.
mhm.
That's what it is.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Even
indeed.
with Capadonna, when he was staying here, niggas didn't know Capadonna was staying in Chicago. Cap,
Yeah.
my man at the time, Shabazz, used to bring weed to the nigga. He was living right off of 62nd and University.
Oh.
Yeah. Niggas didn't, they didn't like that when I was always with the woo shit. They hated that here in Chicago. Man, fuck them niggas. Why y'all being like that? Niggas be like, you don't support us like that, nigga, you whack. Fuck the support you for.
Exactly.
If you dope, then I'm gonna give you props. I mean,
That's
see, people got it fucked up. They got it construed as you think because we friends, I'm supposed to always agree with what you doing and how you sounding.
no, and the thing was that the critiques was supposed to make you get better.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and tighten it up, sharpen your sword. That was supposed to been the. That's how I looked at it, constructive criticism
Mm-hmm.
and stuff.
And
But
these niggas hate to hear the truth from me. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. You sound like shit.
but let me get out of here because I got to get up in the morning and push this metal down the assembly line.
That's cool, man. So shout out to everybody that just checking out the pod.
Man, I want to
Pass.
thank you, and I want to just thank you for just giving me these jewels and taking the time out of your
Oh, no doubt,
schedule,
man.
man. And
No
because,
doubt.
like I say, one of the things is that I want to build on, that it's a foundation that people standing on,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a solid foundation because people did real, real things, not just this fly by night and and these weak ass deals,
Mm-hmm.
that it's people put their heart in this
Yep.
and they time and sacrificed and you know getting kicked out the house for this and losing relationships over this. They
Absolutely. I ain't never been no liar and I've never been no phony dude. Ever.
yeah,
I always keep it 1,000.
yeah. You always kept it 1,000 with me and Julian.
When everybody was going against y'all, I was cool with y'all.
Yeah.
When niggas wanted to do, I couldn't do it because y'all didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah. But it's like I say, it's a learning experience and it was fun times for me.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, it's all good, man. Nothing but respect and love for you.
Yes, indeed. It's mutual.
know?
It's mutual.
And we're gonna get that picture again. I don't know what happened. Your wife probably she probably took it wrong on purpose so I come back over there to the interview again the right way.
Man, she loved man, she was just like, man, I didn't realize how funny this man is. I come in the house and she just like, let me tell you. So you got love over here, Titan.
But I appreciate it. Tell the missus I said thank you.
Yes, indeed. And tell
And
your tell your wife
I
say
said,
thank you. I'm sorry for interrupting
yeah.
your evening.
Oh, that's cool. No, we finna, this is perfect because now it ain't nothing but 8 something. We finna get ready to watch this the Pope's Exorcist
Okay.
and just chill out,
I
the
still
wifey husband shit.
You
So,
still on it, huh?
man, it gotta be, man. I love my horror movies, but this was her idea. She wanted to watch it tonight because if it was up to me, I'd be doing some work, you know.
Okay. All
But I
right.
appreciate y'all, man. Much love.
Much love and thank you.
All right, bro.
All
Peace.
right. Peace.